Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Test, test. Hello and welcome to this presentation of the GHL. Today's matchup between the Northern Subway Selects and the visiting Moncton Rockets. Welcome into the beautiful Hector Arena. My name is Ron McDonald, and on behalf of all of High Budget Sports, we welcome you and thank you for watching with us today. As warm-ups just conclude here, so both teams are going to get ready to start this game. You're in for a good one between these two teams. We'll be right back with first period action in just a moment. Today, the Subway Selects will be wearing their navy blue jerseys with the yellow numbers. The Rockets wearing their white aways with the hint of maroon and gold, as here comes the referees. And as the buzz around the rink is today, it's the big game tonight. The Team Atlantic made it to the finals of the Women's U18 National Championship. The team comprised of the best U18 women's hockey players in the Atlantic provinces, including two players from the Subway Selects, Haley Rose McClellan and Lexi McIntyre, as well as one from the Rockets, Audrey Poirier. That game will be at 6:30 tonight. Now, back to this game, the puck's dropped and the Rockets win the first faceoff draw. They're going to work their way up the ice here. Rodier just dumps it in. Goalie out to play behind the net, just knocks it down into the corner. It's right back around the net. Selects trying to play it back across the net, behind the net, sorry. And the breakout's on. They're trying a little speed. Cormier, though, blocks that in center ice. And it'll just be dumped straight back into the Select zone. Once again, goalie out to play behind the net. This time the Rockets get a centering pass just so out of reach, and it's coming back the other way. Puck's up for grabs, and here Richard might have a chance here. Fast break, working through the front, shot just hits a stick and into the corner. Rockets come out hot here as the pass is intercepted at the point. No shot there though, the Selects defenders just converged. Once again, shot from the point, just patted away into the corner. The Rockets are all over him at the moment. Puck's chipped out. It's going to get into the Rocket zone, giving chase. It will be Rockets' puck, though, as they try to get right back out of their own zone. Battle on the boards. Puck comes to the point. Shots just wide. Fitzpatrick there tripped up. Puck will still get out though. Not great pinch there by the defender. Another great pinch. Puck just knocked in. Fitzpatrick works the puck up. McFadden tries the center pass just out of reach there. Selects will get possession. Try to get this puck right back out. Puck in the corner just goes right around behind the Selects net. Makes a move back, and it's pinned up against the boards. Puck comes up. It's going to get out of the zone. Select's just going to elect to just dump it in there. Puck's out. Intercepted at the point. Knocked back and forth past Arsenault, and Bootler's going to have to grab it behind her net. Working their way back up. Can't get it out. Puck's knocked around. It's in the slot. No one there. It's going to... Breakout pass, knocked around a couple times in the neutral zone. Puck goes back into the Select zone, and they just knock it right back out. Puck gets past Bootler. Chipped in. Puck's rimmed around the boards, but it's taken there. Another battle in the corner. Puck comes out. It's shoved around in front of the net. Puck just seeps out. Back to the point. Here comes a shot. Hits the shin pads in front. Doesn't make it through. A second attempt just wide. Arsenal battle there behind the net. Puck goes back out to the point. Shot tipped in front. Off shin pads. Second chance. A great save there. Just over 3 minutes gone. First 2 minutes, the Rockets came out flying, but the Selects there with a couple good opportunities. What a great save there. Keeps this thing 0-0. Selects win this draw. Back to the point, just going to dump it all the way around. Fitzpatrick giving chase. She can't win the foot race. It's just knocked back. Another battle alongside the boards. Puck's in their feet. It's knocked back out to the point. Shot off a body in front. Puck's being knocked around. Richard picks it up. Her pass is just out of the reach, and that's going to go all the way down for an icing. And we'll have another face-off in the Rocket zone. Great opportunities for both teams here within the first just under 4 minutes. Puck's dropped. This time the Rockets will have it, but it's just knocked right back into their zone. Puck's cleared out. The Selects will try to knock it right back in, but a good pinch on the alongside the boards there. This Cormier will get it. Cormier up to Rodier. She can't get it. Still outside. Richard's head was tangled up there in the neutral zone. Couple sticks tangled up there, but they get out of it. Puck's trapped in the corner again. It goes around the Selects net, and they'll grab it and try to come right back out to the neutral zone, and just dumps it in once she gets over the red line. And a quick change for the Selects there. Now the Rockets will try to take advantage of that. Danielle, shot, great save. Danielle right back with it. Her centering pass, just out of the reach. Puck's knocked around. Selects out with it, dumps it in, giving chase. Goalie at the play, right over her stick though. Collision alongside the boards, and puck's just thrown right back behind the Rockets net. Pinch keeps it in, and some pushing and shoving, but it's ultimately Rockets' puck. Dale can't grab it on the blue line. It's up for grabs, but the Rockets grabbed it right back, and they're trying to force their way into the Select zone. Just a dump in as the Rockets will change here. Fanned on it there by the Select's defender. And it's just knocked right back behind the net. Rockets with the puck there in the corner, goes out to the point. Bootler at the point. Over to Cormier. Her shot along the ice, tipped in front. Can't get through the mass of bodies in front, and it's going to be taken right back out by the Select. Just chipped up along front. And that will get all the way down into the Rocket zone. Goalie has to play it behind the net. Selects change. Pass, tip. Selects have it alone in front. Big save. And it's going to be just knocked all the way down. Playing on her knees there, knocks it in, but the Selects will pick it back up and just dump it down. Cormier in her own zone. Her pass deflected and then intercepted. Selects trying to make something happen here early in this period. Shot, rebound. It's loose in front of the net. Where's the puck? It's in. Puck was bouncing around. No one could find it, and it's in the net, and it's 1-0 Selects early. And this home team is loving it. Six minutes and 35 seconds into this opening frame, and it's 1-0. I can't tell who scored that there, as there was a pile of bodies in front of the net. Can't see who knocked it in, but hopefully we'll find out when they announce it over the loudspeaker. Select's coming right back, but it's knocked up in the neutral zone. The puck's knocked around, and it just goes right back into the Rocket zone. Fitzpatrick. Pardon me, knocks it down. Puck's knocked around there. Back in behind the Select's net. In the corner there. Centering pass, shot, big save, another big save. Puck's bouncing around, goes into the corner, knocked right back to the point. Over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, her shot's going to hit a stick and go over the net. The Rockets, however, will retain possession as they get it back, but it's knocked away. And it's going to come right back up the ice. It's knocked down in the center there by Rockets defender. They'll go all the way back into their zone. The outlet pass coming in. Daniel working his way in. Nice move in the center. Trying to work way across. Can't get to the net, so she just dumps it behind the net. Puck's knocked around, and it's going to go all the way down into the Rocket zone. No icing's the call. Rockets trying to work their way back up. Trying to get even on the score sheet here. Puck's just knocked around on the boards there. Out to the point. Shot. Blocker save. Puck comes back to the point. Arsenault passes it to the side. Another shot. Just wide. It's going to go all the way back. And Arsenault pinches and just knocks it back in. Puck bouncing around some skates there. The Selects will just knock it down behind their own net. Bootleer has it at the point and just fires it right back in. Behind the net. The Rockets, after they gave up that goal, have come back fierce as the centering pass just hits a stick and bounces wide. Selects fan on the clearing attempt. Gets knocked right back in. They're going to come down. It was a 1-on-3, so she elects just to dump it in. And a quick change there for Selects as the Rockets look to regroup in their own zone. The breakout pass off a skate. It's going to get knocked up by the Selects blue line. Puck looks like it's on the boards. Refs yelling to move it as puck goes back into the Select zone. They look to go right back up. Neutral around center ice. Working their way up into the zone. Defender just bodies her into the boards. The puck comes out. Selects to the point. A shot. A big save. And it just seeps through, and it's 2-0 Selects. It looked like she made the initial save, and it just trickled through, giving the Selects an early 2-0 lead. That time, Ashlyn McCaddy scoring it. Giving the Selects a 2-0 lead. Puck's knocked around by the Selects blue line as we get back underway, and they just like to dump it right back into the Rocket zone. Arsenault with behind her own net. Puck's knocked around. Arsenault with it again. Dumps it behind her own net. Up to the point. It's knocked up. And here's a chance for the Rockets. Richard just can't get there. The Selects will knock it back, but it goes all the way back to the point. Partner pass to Bootleer. Bootleer back. Puck's in front. No one can get a handle on it, and then Selects will just knock it out into the center ice. Bootleer retreating back, grabs the puck. Sharp turn, loses the defender. Rockets trying to get it into the Select zone. Selects, however, just knock it right back, but Bootleer has other ideas, knocks it right back in. Bootleer all over the ice right now. Selects here, trying to get out of their own zone, but they can't. Daniel, shot just high. That was a great opportunity there to get back within one. Bootleer at the point. Tip. just great save. Puck just goes wide. Rockets with it behind the net. Back out to the point of Cormier. Cormier. Back over Boulier. One-timer shot. Just wide. The goalie didn't see that, and it just got lucky that it trickled wide. So Slex will just knock it right all the way down the ice, and that looks like it'll go down for an icing, and it will. So the Rockets with some sustained pressure here. And they'll get a chance with a tired Slex unit on after that icing to try to take advantage of that. Puck's dropped, Rockets win it. Fitzpatrick at the blue line, partner pass, shot, tipped just over the net. Centering shot, great save there by the Slex goalie. And that will get the much needed change for the Slex there, as that unit was on for well over a minute with that icing. Another offensive draw for the Rockets. They win it again back. It's just dumped right in. Tries to get to the point. It ricochets off boards. The Slex will take it. Try to take it with a little bit of speed, but it gets intercepted at the neutral zone. It's intercepted right back, and the Slex will have it with some speed. Coming into the Rocket zone, just dumps it into the corner. Back behind. Puck takes a weird bounce, and the Rockets will have a chance. Puck's knocked into the corner. Another battle alongside the boards there. Puck's in the feet somewhere. It comes behind him and just wrapped around the back of the net. Arsenault saves it at the point, knocks it in, but it's just going to be intercepted. Slex moving with some speed, just dumps it in. Another battle alongside the boards. This time, Slex will have it. And it's taken right off her stick. That'll be a 1-on-2. Working the way in. Just dumps it on goal, and it's handled easily with the glove there. "13 minutes into this one, it's 2-0 Slex. Although there's been some great chances on both sides. So the puck's knocked in front of the Slex net. They look to take it out. Nifty move. But it's taken from her. It's a 2-on-1 shot. Centering pass is just out in front, and it goes into the corner. Arsenault with it at the point. Knocks it back in. Turn around. Looking for someone. Throws on front of the net. Rebound. Puck's in front. Slex defense will just grab it and take it herself. Gets past a couple defenders, and she'll get into the corner. Still puck on her stick. Back to the point. And pass right back to her. Couldn't handle the pass. Boulier's going to pick it up and just knock it down. The ice won't be enough for an icing, as the Slex will have to regroup in their own zone as they change their forward core. Work on their way in. Slex, shot, glove save. Offensive draw here for the Slex. Just under 6 minutes left in this game. Well, period, sorry. Opening frame of this game. Slex win it back. Shot is immediately saved and covered up. So just 4 seconds later, we'll do this exact same draw all over again. This time, Slex win the toss-up. Slap shot from the point, just wide. And that'll be covered up again. This time it's to the left of the Rockets goalie, as the linesman will kick McFadden out of this face-off draw. Puck's drop. Puck's knocked around. The Slex have it. Trying to work their way in. Pass out to the point. Partner pass to the point and just tips it right back in as it was just out of reach over there. Daniel working way up. Taken down to one knee, but gets it in. Puck's going to go into the select zone. Knocks it back to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, Cormier. Cormier, shot. Just high again. This time the selects knock it out. No one there to grab it though, as Cormier will just pick it up and try to take advantage of the selects changing. Shot just wide. And that's going to roll all the way out to the neutral zone as the Rockets defenders were changing there as the selects knock it down. They have a chance short side, just off the side of the net. Rockets with a little bit of speed trying to get out of their own zone. McFadden just dumps it up. And it hits the linesman and goes to center ice. It'll be knocked back. Rockets dump it up. Into the corner. Goalie have to play it. There's a stick lodged into the boards there. So that's taken out and still usable. That's lucky there. Puck's just knocked in. The Rockets looking to get something going here in the last 4 minutes of this opening frame. Cormier with it. Rockets into the zone, but it's stood up at the line. The selects will have a 2-on-1 down the other way. Working. Pass in front. Big save there. The puck's alongside the net. It's being batted out by the selects trying to get it in. But goalie stands strong. The Rockets 2-on-2 back the other way. Richard knocked out first stick. Tries to go back, but just off her stick. So it'll go all the way back to the Rocket zone. Cormier with it. Cormier trying to outlet pass. Misses everybody, but it knocked off the goalie, so there will be no icing. And Cormier tries to keep it into the zone, and she does. Richard giving chase for her. She can't get there. Selects will have it, and they just reverse it behind their own net. 3 minutes to go. Oh, and the dump hit Selects in the head. Rockets coming along. Dumps it up. It'll be tipped, so there's no icing. Foot race for it, and the Selects come out on top. Reverse, back behind their own net. Fitzpatrick has it at the point. Shot, tipped. Just wide. Some great opportunities here late in this period for the Rockets as they try to get it at least within one before the end of the period. This is another battle alongside the boards there. Goes all the way around the Nova's net. Selects will have it, and there's another battle on the board starting, but the puck comes out a little quicker this time. Pinch at the blue line, does not keep it in. Fitzpatrick will have it at the center ice to McFadden. McFadden, her shot, just high. Selects desperately need to try to get this out, and they do. Coming up with a little bit of steam. Just going to dump it chase, get her own dump behind the net, out to the wing. The Rockets will intercept the pass and try to go the other way, but it's tipped up in the neutral zone. And the breakout pass there, the outlet pass, knocked up. Tipped into the Rocket zone. This is a battle on the boards. Selects get it. Centering pass all alone. Backhand, and it's saved. The Selects trying to get some momentum of their own going here. Up 2-0 here late in the first. Puck alongside the boards. They'll be chipped out and over and out of the zone. The Selects will have to retreat and regroup. That puck gets out, and they do that, and they just come in, and there's going to be a trip and a penalty, and it looks like it's going to be a hooking call on the Rockets, so it's Nova's. Sorry, not the Novas. The Selects going to the power play for the first time with 1 minute and 5 seconds left here in the first period. Sorry about that slip up there. Selects trying to add to their lead here before the first period is done. Draw is batted around, ultimately won by the Selects. Rockets, though, will just be able to dump that out. All the way down to the select zone. Goalie at the plate. Regroup. A minute left to play in the first period. Selects. Get the puck up. At the point. Partner pass. Shot. Chest save, and it will go into the corner. Selects will still have it. Back to the point. Another partner pass at the point, working their way in. Rockets trying to just get him away from the net as the puck goes out to the point. Partner pass again to the corner slap shot, and a great save there, keeping this a 2-goal game. 10 seconds left in this period. Selects trying to make something work here. 4 seconds. And the puck's knocked off the stick. And there goes the horn. I don't think they knew how much time they had left. After 1 period of play. Selects 2. Rockets nothing. That'll conclude the first period. Don't go anywhere, as there's still a lot of great hockey left to be played. We'll be back shortly for the second period of action. Welcome back to the Hector Arena, again set for the second period of action here between the Northern Subway Selects and the visiting Rockets. Selects up 2-0 after one, but great chances for both sides as the shots are pretty even. 12 for the Selects and 11 for the Rockets. As the refs come back onto the ice here. Selects gonna start this period off with a 55-second penalty after that hooking call with just over a minute left to play in the first. Lots of momentum swings in this one. So if you're just tuning in, you're in for a excellent last 40 minutes of hockey here. Both teams skate to center ice. Ref signaling, let's get this period underway. Both teams trying to make a little bit of noise. Puck's dropped. Rockets want it back, but the Selects hop on it early, and they'll get it into the Rocket zone. Tries to clear, but it hits a Select stick and bounces right back into the zone. Selects have it back up to the point. Works it right back down, working her way in. Pass to the side of the net, shot, rebound into front of the net. Can't get a clean stick on it, and it goes all the way back to the goalie, who will just jump on it and get a whistle as the clock continues to run. So Rockets might have got a little gift there as 6 seconds come off of the power play. This puck's knocked right back to the Selects blue line, working her way in down alongside the boards. Pass behind the net. Great stick by Fitzpatrick, but the Selects will get it behind the net. Reverses, trying to go right back behind the net. Work way out. Pass out to the point. Partner pass. Shot. Hits some shin pads. Power play is over. Great kill there by the Rockets. We're back to even strength. Pucks behind the net. Comes out to the corner. Selects still have possession. McFadden knocks it back, trying to get it out, but the Selects will just knock it in front. No one there to collect it though. The Rockets will get it out of the zone, but promptly taken right back by the Selects. Puck knocked off the stick in the neutral zone, and it's dumped into the Select zone. Foot race for it, which McFadden will win. Rockets trying to start something. Cross ice pass and just fanned on the one-timer. Great opportunity there. McFadden once again loses the puck and goes down hard. Play will go the other way. Just gets over the center line and dumps it in. Bootler back to collect it, tries to get it out, but two Select players will be there to knock the puck right back deep into the Rocket zone. Pass tries to get it back to the point, can't get it. It's knocked right back to her in the corner. This puck's being knocked around. It finally comes out. But it's taken straight back. It'll be a 1-on-2 shot. Takes some contact and a great save there. As the Selects have played excellent in the neutral zone, causing some turnovers and some great scoring opportunities down the other way. Puck's dropped, this time won by the Selects. Back to the point, shot. Gets kicked out in front and will go back the other way. Colpitz working her way in to the side of the net. Centering pass, just hit wide. What a great opportunity to get back within one. As Colpitz will have it again after the puck hits a couple skates in neutral zone. And big save there. The Rockets showing some life here. as the pass back to the blue line just skips over a stick. And the Rockets will have to retreat all the way back to their own zone for it. Fitzpatrick. Colpitz trying to take advantage of a change by the Selects, but hits her own teammate at the blue line and loses the puck as the puck will just be dumped in, but easily handled by the Rockets as they try to go the other way. Dumped in. Rockets get the dump. Working their way, just throws it behind the net. Selects will be there to grab it, try to break out of their own zone. Puck's up and just trickles out of the zone. Selects trying to work their way in, and they'll just be able to dump it in. Puck's alongside the board. Selects will have it in the offensive zone. Back to the point. Shot. Tipped wide. Puck still in the corner. Rockets trying to grab it and get it out of their own zone. Working their way up. Chip over and great stop at the blue line there. Jumping leap and knocked it in. The Rockets will maintain possession. Working way up. Just dumps it out front. And that will be just over the stick of Richard as she was all alone at the blue line. Puck will be dumped all the way back down for an icing, and we will go right back into the Select zone for an offensive draw for the Rockets. Couple great chances for the Rockets there to start this second period as they're just under 5 minutes in. Puck's knocked one back to the point. Shot from the point, hits a stick. It will not get through. It will get out as the Selects try to break in. They can't. The Rockets go the other way. Rockets in the Select zone, working towards the board. Centering pass off a foot as the net comes off there. So another offensive draw. So Rockets will send another forward unit on. Try to take advantage of this offensive zone draw and get back within one. Shots 14-12. So this period, that will be a 2-1 advantage for the Selects. Although the Rockets have had some prime scoring opportunities as that puck is won by the Selects. There will be a big battle on the boards. There's 5 players in there. The Rockets will win it. Back out to the point. Arsenault, shot, hits the shin pads. She gets it back and just dumps it in. Puck's rolling beside the net. Selects will grab it and try to break out. Working their way up. Great pass. Trying to drive into the front of the net. Backhand just paddled away there by the goalie. There's a breakout pass. Will be fanned on, but still gets the job done. Daniel will dump it in. Rockets have the puck deep in the zone. Pass to McFadden out front. Makes a move, makes another move. Puck bouncing around. Big pad save. And the rebound's controlled by the Selects. Puck's just dumped right back in behind the net. Selects will have it. Working way up. Dumped out. No icing called as they just get over the line. Rockets, though, will have a chance. Working their way in. Centering pass, just got a stick on it. Another great opportunity there for the Rockets, but the Selects have been great defensively as they try to break out, and the puck will just seep over the blue line. The Rockets have to retreat back for it, dump it in. Played behind the net. Selects trying to get a little bit of momentum back on their side as they dump it out. Arsenault retreating, grabbing, just dump it right back into the Select zone. No icing called. Selects will try to get it out. This time, Colpitz knocks the puck down, and Cormier with a great forecheck. The tired Selects group is on right now. Trying to get it out, trying to get a change. As they will try to get it out, and it's just knocked right back into the zone. Bourgeois knocks it down. Another battle. There's 4 players in there, but Selects come out within. They will finally get out of their own zone with a little bit of speed this time too, coming back the other way. working their way in. Shot. Big save from the stick. As the Selects will get that much needed change. So the Rockets will try to get it out as they do get it out of their own zone. Kofitz work way down. Makes a move, tries to make another move, but it hits a skate. That'll go the other way. Selects with a little bit of speed. Just dumped it in as it was a 2-on-3 there. They'll get another change. Fast pace here, just under 8 minutes to play. As the puck's knocked into the Rockets bench, and we'll get a stoppage in play and a face-off just outside the Rocket zone. Back and forth here in the second period. Puck's dropped. Just knocked into the Rocket zone. That'll be knocked right back out. Backhand pass. Bootler knocks it down. That'll be into the offensive zone for the Rockets. Centering pass actually gets to the goalie who covers it up. And will hold it for a whistle. Puck will be dropped. Almost intercept. Breakout pass almost intercepted there. The Rockets trying to get out of their own zone. Selects have it at the point. Dump it into the corner. Will retain possession there. Behind the net. Knocked down. Knocked off the puck. Rockets with it. Rockets trying to come out the other way. Working their way in. It's a 2-on-2. But a great step up there by the Selects defenseman. Knocks the puck away. And that will be knocked all the way down. And that will be an icing. Stoppage in play. And just over 8 minutes into this period. Still 2-0. Great chances both sides. Rockets with a little bit of momentum here. Trying to capitalize on that. Get back in this thing. Puck's dropped. Tied up, and the Selects will win it. They'll dump it out. It's a foot race for the puck. Fitzpatrick will win it. Behind their own net, coming right back up. Her pass to Cormier, and Cormier could just knock it into the zone. So Selects will regroup, grab it. Puck's kicked around. Selects will still have it. Puck comes out to the center. Shot for the Rockets off of shin pads. And it'll be just knocked back around. Selects behind their own net. Just dumps it back behind the net. Fitzpatrick for the Rockets will just dump it right behind the net. And the Selects will try to break out. Puck alongside the boards. Battle alongside the boards. Who will win it this time? They're digging for the puck. The puck looks like it might come out here. And it doesn't. And now it does. And the Rockets will have it. Try to center it out of reach. Selects will have it. And Selects will have a chance to go the other way. They just stay on side and get into the Rocket zone. Puck in the corner. It's knocked behind the net. Rockets look to have it. Dumped out. It's just kept in by the defender there. The Rockets will come back the other way. Working with some speed. Off the skate, but gathered up by another Rockets player there. Selects will steal it in their own zone. Trying to get this out. Outlet pass. Just a little too hard. And it goes all the way down into the Rocket zone. Puck's knocked around. Selects have it. Prime chance. In front. Shoots. Off the stick and just wide. And as she fell down, she tripped off a Rockets defender. So there will be a delayed penalty on the Selects. So the Rockets will have an extra attacker out with the goalie in the net. Sorry, the goalie on the bench. It's a 6-on-5 shot. Hits shin pad. Selects will touch it, and they will go to the box. Tripping is the call. And the Rockets will have an advantage here as it's 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. Just over halfway through this period. Great opportunity to get some momentum here, but a kill here for the Selects would be huge. Putting all the momentum back on their side. Puck's dropped, tied up. Puck's up for grabs. Rockets come out with it. Some bodies hit the floor. Rockets have it at the point. Shot from the point. Big save, falling backwards. Still has it somewheres, and that'll be a stoppage of play. Draw to the right of the goalie here in the Select zone. Puck's dropped. This time won by the Selects, it looks like, but taken right back by the Rockets. Back to the point. Puck is deflected up and hits the glass, but it's right back to the point. Pass out wide. Working her way up top. Looking for someone, looking over some room. Takes it to the corner. Back out to the point. Daniel will keep it. Bourgeois back to Daniel. Daniel shot, tipped, save, rebound, just to the side and back to the point. Partner pass at the point. Back to the defenseman. Pass wide. Empty net, but the pass was a little too hard. The Selects will have it unless they'll just dump it right down. Foot race to the puck. Selects will concede it as they get a change. New penalty kill unit out. As just halfway through this power play for the Rockets. So far, some great chances, but the Selects have stood tall, and the shot there off some shin pads. Working back into the corner. Puck hits the ref. Skate, and will stay there. Selects win the puck, dump it down, and that'll go all the way down. And another clearance there for the Selects, and they will win the puck. So they have it in the offensive zone there. Puck goes down to the corner. Selects on it. Rockets will come out with it. Working around. Pass up. Looking to get one last shot off, and they do just wide. 10 seconds left in this power play. McFadden into the corner. Back to the point. Bootleer. Bootleer to McFadden. Passes across ice. Shot. Hits something and bounces up and over. We are back to even strength. And here comes right out of the box. Breakaway shot. Scores. And what a change of events for the Selects. Straight out of the box. And scores. It's 3-0. And what did I tell you? A kill would be great for the momentum here for the Selects. And that it was. Straight from the box. Outlet pass, breakaway, and makes this 3-0. Just under 13 minutes into this period, we got our first goal of the period. Puck's knocked around. Rockets with some speed up. Just dumps it in. Puck's knocked around. Selects have it back the other way with some speed. Working into the zone. Just dumps it down and takes a big collision there, and that will be a delayed penalty for the Rockets, and that's blown dead. And that looks like it'll be body contact, and it is, as that was a big-time collision as they entered the offensive zone. And that'll be Fitzpatrick going to the box. And now the Selects with the advantage, the 5-on-4 advantage. The Rockets trying to figure out their defensive alignment here. So, Selects on the power play. Trying to keep that momentum there with that goal just a few minutes ago. Down behind the net, to the side, centering pass, just can't grab it. It's knocked around, the Rockets will have it. The Rockets trying to get it out, and they just do, as it's just blocked just shy of the blue line. The Selects will have to regroup, and they have a little bit of speed coming up here. Working in, pass to the point. Working their way in back. Puck's lost, but just kept in. will knock it down to the edge. Puck's knocked around, some bodies on the ice. Around the center line. And it's taken there by the Rockets. And it looks like breakaway shot. Big save. As the Selects will just knock it out. Great short-handed chance there for the Rockets trying to bring this back within 2, but goalie stands tall. So Selects knock it up. It's taken right back by Bootlier into the Select zone. 49 seconds left on this power play. Bootlier shot, glove save, and will cover it. So the Rockets with a little bit of pressure there on the PK. Shots are now 18 to 18 here. As the puck will be dropped to the left of the Selects goalie. Tied up. Selects will come away with the puck off the face-off. Still on the power play with 36 seconds left. Pass it intercepted and just dumped back. Rockets will win that foot race. Have the puck in the offensive zone on the penalty kill. Puck trying to come up. Battle on the boards. Some Select players on the ground there. Ref yelling to move the puck. The puck finally gets out and Selects will have it and they'll clear it and try to move with a little bit of speed. Puck's knocked back but still retain possession. 2 seconds left and this penalty is over. Great kill there by the Rockets. As the puck's knocked down, no ice as it's tipped. And it's knocked up. Rockets have a chance here. Trying to make a move. Knocked puck away by Select defender. Throws behind their own net. They will work the way up. Puck just gets out of their own zone. They dump it up. Makes a move. And the Rockets will have it. Off a stick. Into center ice. Selects knock it right back. Arsenault has the puck in her own end. Back to Cormier, off the stick and into her goalie's pads, who will cover it up for the whistle. 4 minutes and 1 second left in this period. Selects add another one to go up by 3. Puck's dropped. One back by the Rockets. Arsenault has it, dumped it off her boards. Selects win the puck though and just punching it out of the air into the corner. Pat on the boards. Knocked back behind the Rockets net. Back out to the point. Select. Shot. Just wide. Bounces behind the net. Comes out to the side. They'll try to work their way in. Centering pass just misses everyone and goes out. Selects will have to regroup. Just dumped in. Oh, and the Selects have it in front of the net. 50 move. And it's a great stop on the backhand there. Just an unforced error. But the goalie bailing them out. Keeping this a 3-goal game late here in the second period. Still a lot of hockey left to be played. This game is not over. Don't you go anywhere. Draw to the left of the goalie. Puck's dropped. One back by the Rockets. Dumped it off the board. Just gets out. Selects will grab it though and work their way back. Dumped in. Into centering. Can't get it. Back to the point. Selects will have it at the point. Shot. Tipped. And a big glove save to get the whistle. Great save there as the tip knocked it off of the ice. And she just snagged it with the glove like it was a ground ball in baseball to get that whistle. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left here. Puck's dropped. Once again, won by the Rockets. Puck's knocked around, though. The Selects look to have it, but the Rockets just take it from them. And trying with a little bit of speed, trying to get something going here in the late stages of the second. Enters the zone there. Just dumps it in deep. Will pick it up in the corner. Tries to center it. It's intercepted The Selects will have it in their own zone. So they look to break out. Coming up with some steam. Just dumps it into the corner. Rockets look to grab possession, knock it up. Fans on the breakout pass, however, with the Rockets. Grab it again, and another fan on the breakout pass, and this time the Selects try to make them pay as they retain possession. Puck's grabbed into the zone. Bodies on the ground. Puck's rimmed around the back of the net. Selects will have it at the point. Just dumps it into the corner. Kolfis knocks it back out to Bootleer. Bootleer with a little bit of speed. Knocks it up. Selects will have it. 2 minutes left in this period. Selects into the zone. Pass is just wide, goes into the corner. Rockets try to grab it, but the Selects are on it. Knocked out to center. And the Selects will just dump it right back in. So minute and 40 left in this period. I would say the Selects are probably content going into the intermission with a 3-goal lead. The Rockets desperately trying to get one back here. So Selects will keep it into the Rocket zone as the Rockets finally get the breakout they've been looking for. They just dump it in. Played next to the net by the goalie. Puck's rimmed around the corner. Rockets will have it. Try to center it off a stick. Puck's bouncing in front of the net. Rockets come up with it. Back to the point. Partner pass. Slap shot. Hits the chest, and the goalie barely stopped it. And they will blow it dead. 56 seconds left in this period. Best scoring chance there in a minute there for the Rockets, as that was just barely capped out. Moncton trying to get a little bit mojo back before the end of this period. Centers in for the face-off. Puck is dropped. One back by the Selects. Just dumped around their own net. It's chipped out. Foot race for it. The Selects look to win it. And they do. In the Rocket zone. Centering pass. Off the goalie. Shoots, scores! She got her own rebound and just put it 5-hole. And it's 4-0. And the Selects add another one. That's the story of the game so far through the first two periods. Moncton gets a little bit of momentum, and then the Selects just steal it right back by putting one in, and it's 4-0 with 40 seconds left to play here in the second. So the Rockets will come back with a little bit of speed. It's a 3-on-3. Tries to get back to the point, but it makes it there. Slap shot, pad save. Back to the point again. Fitzpatrick's shot hits the stick, goes up, but it is caught at a mid-air. A little jump there by the goalie to take that one. 17 seconds left here in the second frame of this great hockey game so far. A lot of hockey left to be played, as I said just moments ago. Bootleer gets it for the Rockets. Partner pass knocked it in, but it's taken by the Selects. Selects have a 3-on-2 coming here with a little bit of speed. 6 seconds left in the period. Knocked alongside. The Rockets take it and just get it out, and that will do it for the second period. As both teams head back to their locker rooms, the Selects doubling their lead here in this period. It's now 4-0. Shots were even there, 10 apiece in that period, with the Selects sending 2. Don't go anywhere. We have 20 minutes left to play of this high-flying action, and this game is long from over. We'll be back just after this intermission. Welcome back to the Hector Arena in Pictou, Nova Scotia, as both teams take the ice here, getting ready for the third and final period of this game. If you're just tuning in the first period, 2 quick goals from the Northern Subway Selects put them up 2-0 to end the first. In the second period, it looked like it was all Rockets. And then as the penalty expired, straight from the box onto a power play, the Selects made it 3-0, ending it with a goal minutes before the period ended to make it 4-0, and that's where we stand at the moment. But if you're a fan of the Rockets, don't fear. There's still a lot of time left in this game for them to claw back and try to win this. This game is never over. It's been fast both ways. The shots are almost dead even at 22 and 21 apiece in favor of the Selects. As both teams go to the center ready to drop this puck. Puck is dropped and it is won by the Rockets, and it gets past everybody into their zone. Just thrown right behind their net. It's fumbled there by the blue line. The Selects will take advantage of that and dump that right back in. Puck's up for grabs behind the net. A couple of players hit the ice. As it must be slippery after that fresh coat of water from the Zamboni. And the net comes off there. As a couple players fell onto the ground, knocking the net off. We will have a draw to the left of Fournette there. Selects looking to keep the pressure on, keep the foot on the gas and close this game out. Rockets trying to rewrite the story of this game and come back and win this thing here. Centering pass, just got a stick on that on the shot there. The puck goes wide as the Rockets try to get it out. One back by the Selects. Collision alongside the boards. The Selects will still have the puck and throws it out to the point. At the point, tries to get back in, and she does. Puck gets to the corner. Selects puck. McFadden, though, will take the puck there and will go back the other way. Rockets will have it with some speed into the zone. Fan on the backwards pass. Centering pass. Great move. Puck's being batted around a couple times there in the center of the net. And it's just dumped down. No icing's to call. And there will be a late icing call. And we'll go all the way back down to the Select zone early in this third period. The Rockets will get a chance with an offensive draw just a minute and a half in. Puck is dropped. Selects win it back. Trying to get it out. Battle in the corner. Rockets look to win it, and another battle ensues there. This time the Selects come out with it, but it's thrown behind the net. Arsenault with a great pinch for the Rockets there. Someone lost a net guard and has to get off the ice. The Selects will grab it, tries to get it out. The Rockets get a stick on it, but couldn't keep it in the zone, so they'll have to retreat and come back. Bootleger trying to work the way through. Her move hits off a skate, and it'll come back into the neutral zone, and it's just dumped right back into this corner. Selects will get in, try to throw it all the way up. Got a stick on it, but the Selects will still throw it right back into the Rocket zone. Puck in the corner. Rockets come away with it, and we'll have a little bit of speed. Puck. It's a delayed offside as the puck gets dumped in, so the Rockets will have to retreat. It's still offside somehow, as the linesman has a better view of that than I do up here. So the Rockets will grab the puck again. Richard moving up. She has a little bit of speed, a little bit of room alongside as she loses the puck in behind the net. The Rockets will come away with it again, though, by the point. And that looks like a big collision there. Refs say play on, and they do. Puck goes into the corner. The Moncton fans are here, wanted a call. But like I just said, the refs have a better view down there than we do up here. So the puck goes into the corner. McFadden will get the puck and try to get it out. And just chipped out there. And a foot race. Puck still up for grabs behind the net. And it'll come out there. The Selects will grab the puck. Selects working back behind their own net again. Just under 4 minutes into this period. Puck dumped up but hits a linesman and then batted up and into the Select bench. So we will have a stoppage in play. And the linesman looks like they're okay. So we will get this started again. Puck's dropped. Rockets win the puck back. Back to Arsenault. Arsenault by her own blue line. Up to McFadden. McFadden working in. Her shot is gloved and held on to. And we'll get a stoppage in play. Puck's dropped. Puck's up for grabs. It's being knocked around a little bit. Rockets come out with it. Back to Arsenault at the point. She just tries to dump it in. It hits off a Select defender and will go all the way back down into the Rocket zone for an icing. And we will go all the way back again. Just over 4 minutes into this third period. So far, one shot for the Rockets, none for the Selects in this period. Puck's one back to Cormier. Cormier shot, it's tipped and gloved and saved. A great tip is completely redirected it, going towards the far corner of that net. But just a great reflexes there to make that save. Keep this a 4-goal game. Puck's dropped once again, back to the point. Cormier with it again. She just dumps it in this time behind the net. Puck will come out. Pinch there at the blue line. And the Rockets will have it in. Colfitz. Colfitz loses a puck. Trying to be brought up. Can't get past Cormier though as she just knocks it up. Selects battling Cormier though. Wins that puck 2 or 3 times. And finally gets to one of her teammates. Bootler working up. Back. Shot, hits a shin pad and goes up and over the net into the corner. The puck will bounce around a couple sticks and the Selects will take it out, dumped in. Fitzpatrick wants to win this foot race, she does, and it is an icing. And the Rockets will go back down. And once again, trying to take advantage. There is a tired Selects group that's out there. They've been out for probably a minute or so. And they try to get a change there. Puck's dropped and the Rockets win it back. At the point. Shot. It's tipped just wide. Selects trying to get it out desperately. Looking for a change. Can't do it as Daniel tries to kick it to the center of the net. Just out of reach. Rockets will still have the puck though. Throws it behind the net. Selects trying to dump it out, and they do. And that might go all the way down, and it does. And it will go for another icing. Just wide of the net. A couple inches off from the goalie having to play that, and this Selects unit getting off the ice. But it's not to be, as the Rockets looking to sustain some pressure here. 5.5 minutes into this third period. Puck's dropped and the Rockets win it again. Fitzpatrick, partner pass at the blue line. Shot off a shin pad into the corner. Selects doing a great job defending. Puck, try to center it, and the Selects will have it, and this time they'll just carry it up the ice. And it's a one-on-one here. Shot off the stick, out and over, up over the mesh actually. Almost got the roof. So the Selects will finally get their change. And an offensive zone draw. That was a great, albeit long shift there by that Selects unit, but just kept fighting off wave after wave and finally got off the ice. So what a great job there, as the Rockets win the defensive zone faceoff, but it goes into the corner and the Selects will be there pressuring. The Rockets, though, do get it out as the cross-rink pass will be broken up, though, and it'll go into the corner, and the Selects will grab it from there. Selects looking to work their way up, but it is stolen by McFadden. A shot in front hits some shin pads and goes into the corner. Selects will have it, throws it behind their own net. It'll be knocked right back in, though, by the defense there of the Rockets. There's another chance they have. Shot from the point, just paddled to the corner. As the Selects will have it in the corner, but throws it out front. It is taken by the Rockets, but promptly given right back up by the Selects will have it and just knock it into the zone. Played behind by Fournette. Passes up, just hit, just a little wide, got a piece of it, and the puck's just going to be dumped right back in. Arsenault has it. Arsenault all the way up. Just Selects there, though. Cormier will take it at center ice. She will have a chance. Working towards the corner. She just dumps it in behind the net to try to get it herself. As the puck will just rim around behind the net. And then right back around. Cormier, though, behind the net, kicks it free. No one there, unfortunately, as the Selects will grab possession. Battle in the corner. So there's four of them there looking for the puck. Puck comes out, shot. And I think that might have hit the goalie. I don't even know if she knew it. And it just went wide. Fitzpatrick dumps it in. Back, and Fitzpatrick dumps it back. But the Selects will grab it the second time. And will work their way up. Tries to dump it in. Hits a couple bodies. And will be by the Selects blue line. Because there's about 10 players in the scrum. As puck kicks out, it's going to be into the corner. Richard tries to win the foot race. Cannot, though. However, Rockets get possession behind the net. Working behind the net, looking for a centering pass. She tries to shoot. It hits off a shin pad. Puck up for grabs at front. Selects come out with it. And they're moving now with a little bit of speed. Oh, and a big hit. And that's going to be a big penalty. With 11:14 going. And that's going to be another body contact penalty, it looks like. On the Rockets. Exact same play as last time. That's the last body contact penalty that they got. And the Selects will once again go on the power play here with 11:14 remaining, almost halfway through this third period. Trying to get another insurance goal here as they win it back and it goes to the point. Working it down low. In front, tip just wide. They grab it again though. Look, go, circles back, down low. Back to the top of the circle, shot, glove saved, covered up, and we will get a whistle. 18 seconds into this power play. This would be a huge kill here for the Rockets, trying to get back into this game and a little momentum on their side. As the Rockets win that draw, throw it all the way behind their own net, and it will come out. So the Selects have to retreat and regroup on this power play. And they do that. They break right in. They almost had a man rush there, and that's going to be a touch with a high stick. So the Rockets have a chance, and they clear it out, and they do. All the way back. So the puck's knocked around and back to the Select zone. Selects will try to work up on the power play. Chipped in. The Rockets try to get it out. It hits a couple bodies. Another chip. And it will finally bounce up and over and out. McFadden tries to make a move at the blue line. She just lost the puck, but she quickly regains it and just dumps it all the way down behind the Select's net. We're halfway through this period and over halfway through this penalty. So there's 43 seconds left on the power plays. The Selects are moving up. It's a 1-on-2. Works back, waits, throws to the point, and is just knocked into the corner. The Rockets will dump it up, and it looks like it might have went up and over, and it did. So it will be an offensive zone draw for the Selects. 30 seconds into this game. 30 seconds left in this power play. Puck's dropped. Selects win it back to the point. Looking for the shot, partner pass. Just waiting for it. Working it down to the hash marks. Cross ice, pass just a little behind her. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Back to the top of the circle. Back across, and this time the pass is in front. Puck's knocked back to the point. Has it at the point. 7 seconds left on this power play. 3 seconds. Shot off a body and wide, and we are back to even strength. So a big kill there by the Rockets, trying to get a little momentum back. 9 minutes left in this game. Puck's shot tipped wide. Rockets will win it back finally, and Arsenault has the puck. Arsenault trying to break it out. Off a skate, stays right in. But it'll finally get out, but the Selects will just regroup to their own zone and corral the puck. Chipped up. Cormier will have it in center ice. She knocks it back. Working their way up. They lost the puck there for a second, but it comes back out. Colpitts gives a little shove, and they'll work their way into the zone. It's knocked out. Bootler has it around center ice. She's coming in with a little bit of steam. Her shot just high and a little bit wide. But a great opportunity there and great shot. Colpitts has it in the corner. Looking, center pass. It's knocked away there. So the puck will get into the corner. Puck comes up. It's knocked all the way down. It will be icing. And it will be called an icing on the Selects. That'll go all the way down, or it'll go to center ice. So I'm not 100% sure what the call is here. But there will be a stoppage in play, and we'll have a face-off at center ice with just under 8 minutes left to play. Puck's dropped. Rockets want it back, but the Selects dropped on the puck, knocking it back. It's into the Rocket zone. There's a battle on the boards. Try to slap it in there, but it's blocked away. Selects have it, though, in the slot. Shot hit off the shin pads and pass back. Selects have it, working their way back. Working in. Shot just high. And it rolls all the way to the point again. Dumped it in. There's another scrummer alongside the boards there. Puck comes all the way back out to the point. Dumped right back in. And the puck bounces around and comes back out to the point. And it'll be poked in this time. As the Selects just keeping the pressure on here with 7:10 remaining in this third period. So the puck's kicked away in the corner. It's going to be knocked back to the point, and it's going to be dumped right in. Back to down deep. Pass just wide of everything. And it's just dumped in behind the Rocket zone. Selects putting on a lot of pressure here, not letting this puck come out of the zone as they're taking complete control of it here. As a couple players get tripped up there. Puck goes down back to the point. And another time dumped in. This time it'll hit Colpitts. And will bounce back up, and there's a chance. It's a 1-on-1. Now it's a 2-on-2. Work their way in. The Rockets centering pass off a skate and back out. And it will be dumped out by the Selects, and the Rockets will have to regroup at center ice. Arsenault with the puck for the Rockets. Back to her partner there. Working her way up. Daniel works her way in. Her shot off a skate just gets through, and it's just paddled aside. There's this battle behind the net there. Selects come out with the puck, working their way up. Coming up with it. Pass up. Moving with a little bit of speed, just dumps it in. And it's going to be dumped right back out Richard, damn. Working her way in, can't quite grab it. Pass out front to Bourgeois. Gets out deep. Centering pass just wide of Ward. She works behind the net. She's looking for someone up front. Her shot just over the net. 5.5 remaining in this third period. The Rockets here with a little bit of sustained pressure. Select's looking to get it out if they have it. In their own corner. Puck comes out though. Danielle. Working behind the net. Tries to throw it out front. Can't get to anybody. It's chipped out back to the blue line. But it's kept in by the Rockets. The Selects will get it though in their own slot. And working back up into the neutral zone. Gets over the center line and just dumps it in. Played behind the net by the goalie. Fitzpatrick will have it for the Rockets. She gets it up out of her own zone. McFadden working her way in. Stops on a dime, passes back to Fitzpatrick at the point. Cormier, her shot, tip, blocked out front. The rebound was sent just wide. The second opportunity. McFadden back to Fitzpatrick at the point. That was a great scoring opportunity there. Puck at front. It's blockered away. Rockets try and do everything they can to get on this board here late in the third period. McFadden has the puck. Back to the defense. Trying to get it up. Its puck's knocked away at the center line. McFadden will have it, and she's coming in with a little bit of speed. Tries to get it in. Shot. Hits some shin pads again. And this time it'll come again. Up the other way with some speed. Just gets it over the blue line before it's knocked away. Rockets will have it in their own zone. Trying to come up. Pass goes to the point. And it's just knocked right back in by the Selects. Puck goes all the way down to the Select zone, who just dumps it all the way back to the goalie there. Comes out of her net to play it. 3.5 remaining in this third and final frame of the game. Puck's breakout pass is fanned on, but the Rockets were able to still get it out. Kicked into the corner. Pass intended for Colpitz. Doesn't reach her. Her pass skips over the defenseman's stick and goes all the way back down to the Rockets' end. Stolen by the Selects. Tied up on the boards behind the net. Body hits the ground. Puck's up for grabs. Rockets have it in their own zone, trying to get it out. Can't get it past the point as it's just rimmed around behind the net and into the opposite corner. Now, finally got it out there by the Rockets, and it's just dumped right back in and played again behind the net. 2:30 remaining in this game. Rockets dump it out. They're trying to get it in deep. They're not going away without a fight here on this beautiful Saturday. Puck comes back out. Selects have it. Working their way in. Shot. Hits a body in front and goes out wide. What a great opportunity here in the later stages of this game. Puck's knocked around in the neutral zone. Working their way back in. Looking for it around. Going for a skate. The Selects. Their pass knocked up at the point and it's out of zone. It's just dumped right back in though. Minute and 40 left in this game. Fitzpatrick has it. Fitzpatrick cross ice. Her pass is just tipped and then it'll be knocked into the zone by the Selects. As the Selects would be pretty content just keeping the puck here for the last minute and 30 deep in the Rocket zone. The Rockets look to come up, making a couple moves, and it's hit, and there's going to be a delayed penalty with 1:15 remaining. I think looks like it might be a trip. Slash is the call, sorry. So, the Rockets One last power play here. Minute 15 left in this game. So they try to get onto the score sheet. As they move to the other side of the ice for the draw. Puck's dropped. Back out to the point. The Rockets looking to get something going here. Shot from the point. Glove save. Looks like a little extra pushing and shoving in front of the net there. Nevertheless, the face-off will once again be to the right of the goalie there. McFadden comes in for the draw for the Rockets, and I can't see who's in for the selects there. The puck is dropped. Back out to the point. Tries to knock it in, but will hit a shin pad, and there's last minute remaining in this game. Battle alongside the boards. Puck's knocked up into the air. It'll come down at the point. Knocked right back in. Back to the point. Working deep. Cuts to the front. Shot. Big save. It's in! And they score on the power play with 38 seconds left. Save, but made the initial save, but the rebound came just out in front. And the lead's cut down to 4-1. So it looks like it'll be Colpitts with the goal. Great initial save. Puck kind of bounced up off the mask and down in front of the net. And it was just knocked in there. And it is 4-1. Puck's dropped here. So it's a power play goal for the Rockets. So they get on the board here. So the puck's deep in the Rockets' end. They just flip it up, try to get it out. 25 seconds left. They'll have it behind their own net, try to dump it up. Puck's knocked up. Skater goes down. Slucks will have it. As there's 8 seconds left, puck dumps all the way behind the net. And it looks like the Slucks will just try to run out the last couple seconds, and they do. And that will be the game. Make the final score. The home team, Northern Subway Selects 4 and the visiting Moncton Rockets 1. On behalf of all High Button Sports, I'd like to thank you for tuning in with us today in the presentation of the MMGHL. My name's Ron McDonald. Thank you for spending your afternoon with me. And remember, the U18 Women's Hockey National Championship will be decided tonight as Team Atlantic goes for their first ever gold medal against Team Quebec. 7 p.m. Newfoundland time, 6:30 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. Make sure to go check that out. And once again, enjoy the rest of your week.